ওকে, নিমাই স্যার শুনতে পাচ্ছেন?
হ্যাঁ, শুনতে পাচ্ছি। নিমাই বাবু এসছেন?
হ্যাঁ এসছেন স্যার, জয়েন করেছেন। ওইটা একটু মাইকটা একটু টেস্ট করে নিতে বলছি স্যার।
নিমাই দা, গুড ইভিনিং।
আমরা লাইভে চলে গেছি স্যার, বর্ণালী দিদি জয়েন করলেই জয়েন করুন, মানে আরম্ভ করুন।
হ্যাপি নিউ ইয়ার, গুড ইভিনিং নিমাই দা।
হ্যাপি নিউ ইয়ার, গুড ইভিনিং।
হ্যাঁ, শোনা যাচ্ছে, কথা বলা যাচ্ছে।
হ্যাঁ শোনা যাচ্ছে, শোনা যাচ্ছে।
একটু নেটওয়ার্ক ডিস্টারবেন্স আছে, বাট
কম্বলের মধ্যে মুড়ি দিয়ে কি একজন লেকচার শুনছে?
মিস্টার প্রবীর বলে কেউ একজন আছেন। বর্ণালী দিদি জয়েন করে গেছেন। গুড ইভিনিং বর্ণালী দিদি। গুড ইভিনিং ম্যাডাম। বর্ণালী ম্যাডাম জয়েন করলেন তো? ম্যাডাম শুনতে পাচ্ছেন?
আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে।
বর্ণালী ম্যাডাম, ম্যাডাম হ্যাঁ শুনতে পাচ্ছেন?
হ্যাঁ,
হ্যাঁ
নমস্কার সকলকে, হ্যাপি নিউ ইয়ার।
হ্যাপি নিউ ইয়ার। আচ্ছা, আমরা লাইভে আছি।
নমস্কার স্যার, হ্যাপি নিউ ইয়ার সকলকে। হ্যাপি নিউ ইয়ার। মধুশ্রী দিয়ে আছেন,
হ্যাপি নিউ ইয়ার।
আচ্ছা 7:30 হয়ে গেছে, আমরা আরম্ভ করছি। আমাদের প্রেসিডেন্ট
নিমাই দাও আছে, নিমাই দা হ্যাপি নিউ ইয়ার।
একটু নেটওয়ার্ক ইস্যু হচ্ছিল, বাট হোপফুলি এটা হয়তো রেকটিফাই হয়ে যাবে। এনিওয়েজ স্যার আরম্ভ করছি। Namaskar, a very good evening, and wish you all a very, very happy New Year 2026. And pardon for my health, because maybe I'll not be a bit louder. My voice will sound a bit, but though we are cold right now, I warmly welcome you all to this 49th Study Circle of Universal Briefing, where we are going to have a very, very thought-provoking discussion from a very prominent and very dignified speaker, Dr. Barnali Choudhury. And for this session, we have a very renowned person, very prolific and dynamic personality in this LIS field, Dr. Nimai Saha, Librarian, Visva. About them, our anchor, Donosri Rokhit, will be saying in a few moments. Right now, I'd be happy to introduce our anchor, Donosri Rokhit, who is presently working as librarian, Uluveria College, and doing her PhD in the Department of Library Information Science, Madras University, under the supervision of Professor Bharati. She has published so many research papers in national, international journals, as well as presented very thought-provoking research papers also. Before handing over the session to her, I request all the participants who have joined this meet to kindly mute yourself for the convenience of others. And if you have any question to our speaker, if you want to interact with her, she is very eager to do that. But before that, raise your hand or write your questions in the chat box. Even it's a request for our YouTube viewers, because we are live on YouTube, to raise your questions in the comment box. We will pick it from there and present it to our speaker for doing the needful. So, With this note, I, Dr. Ovik Roy, chairman of this study circle, and Mr. Avijit Noskar, who is presently busy in hosting this event live on YouTube, once again welcome you all to the study circle, 49th study circle of Universal Briefing. Now, the session is yours. Madam. Please carry on the session.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. Now we are going to start our 49th study circle. The session will be presided over by Dr. Nimai Saha, Librarian, Visva Bharati University. In today's study circle, our esteemed speaker is Dr. Barnali Choudhury, Assistant Professor, Department of Library and Information Science, Netaji Subhas Open University. Let me introduce Dr. Saha. At present, Dr. Saha is the librarian and in charge Computer Center, Visva Bharati University. He was also the guest lecturer of Department of Library and Information Science, the University of Bardwan, West Bengal, during 2008 to 2016, and involved academic activities of Visva Bharati. He has successfully acted as PhD co-supervisor at Visva Bharati. Dr. Saha has around 100 publications to his credit. He is associated with different journals of national and international level as editor, reviewer, member of advisory board, etc. Involves more than 270 seminars, conferences, workshops, UGC-sponsored refresher course, orientation program, faculty induction program, etc. in different capacities like invited resource person, chairing technical session, paper presenter, participants, etc. He is also a regular speaker of some reputed MMTTC of India. Dr. Saha has 4 different awards to his credit for his contribution in the field of library and information science and services. Dr. Saha is the life member of the different professional general associations of India and abroad. A few areas of special interest are library modernization, innovative and best practices in library services, research and publication ethics, HRD in library, open access educational resources and AI, and library in changing scenario, etc. At present, he is the president of the Khowai Sahitya o Sanskriti Samiti Shantiniketan. Now, I would request sir to take charge of this session. Now, it is handed over to you, sir. Sir.
Maybe due to network issues. Nimai sir, are you there? Sir?
He is online, but there is some sort of voice issues in the network.
Okay.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. So, is it my take to start?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So thank you. Due to technical glitches, since I'm traveling, I'm not able to listen the last part of the sentence. That's why. Sorry for the interruption. As chair of this 49th session of Universal Briefing, my sisterly Dr. Barnali, who is supposed to be today's research person and will enlighten a topic after a while, right? And it's most likely all of us, this is the footstep in the year 2026, that is the beginning of this year, in the academic corridor through Universal Briefing. And I wish not only for this session, but for the entire year, we will be able to universally gift through our library services, through our library science education to all the stakeholders as they deserve from the library science faculties and from the practiced librarians. Taking into this starting line, let me introduce our today's speaker, Dr. Barnali Choudhury. And I don't know, this may be accidental coincidence or incidental coincidence. Both of we are the alumni of Bardwan University, and Barnali is known to me sisterly, if not as a family member, from her studentship 2008, 7, like that. I mean, around 19, 20 years, we are maintaining our relationship, elder brother, sister, like that, which is cross border of the library science faculty members or, kind of professionals like that. And almost every day mentally we are connected. Physically, it's not possible that I am here, she is there, but she is always trying to keep me in her confidence to move forward. And I'm also taking a lesson from many things from her, new things in the library science, because I'm not a teacher of the library science. Whenever I found any literary crisis in my sense of organ, so I am taking help from many LIS faculties in India, particularly in West Bengal, and Barnali is out of that one and signing one, right? So with these few words, let me formally introduce on the board Dr. Barnali. And I hope this is a formal introduction and a matter of courtesy, but most of you, particularly in Bengal and India and some countries, abroad countries, I mean, Barnali is a well-known figure, already shaped herself in a growing LIS faculty and trying to give something innovative ideas in the different fields by her academic excellency. And if I am going to introduce her by line, she is serving the knowledge industry as an assistant professor in the Department of Library and Information Science, Netaji Subhas Open University, Calcutta. He is also responsible as assistant coordinator in the Center for Online Education in her university. He was formerly the librarian of Acharya Jagadish Chandra Bose College for some years, and she secured the University Gold Medal in the year 2011 and Doctoral Degree Award 2019 in Library and Information Science from the University of Bardwan. She has several national and international publications in her account. She is the author of books entitled Resource Optimization, published by UNESCO, and Trends of LGBTQA plus Community Resource in West Bengal, HEIs, published by NSOU. Additionally, she is involved in a number of projects funded by the Commonwealth Educational Media, Center for Asia, COL, and UNESCO, RRRLF, ICSSR, and Netaji Subhas Open University that address a range of emerging issues in the field of library and information science, including open access institutional policies for OER repositories and open access virtual learning environments for LIS education, and the accessibility and availability of resources for the LGBTQIA plus community. She has trained over 400 professors, associate professors, assistant professors, and librarians on the use, creation, and curation of open educational resources in a formal manner in universities such as Prayagraj Vidyasagar University, West Bengal State University, North Bengal University, KK Handik Open University, Bangladesh Open University, Rajarshi Tandon Open University, HELP University, Malaysia, and Bilaspur University through various capacity building workshops and initiatives. Her areas of interest includes knowledge organization, information retrieval, ontology, and open access initiatives. To guarantee that everyone has access to high quality education, she has created institutional open educational resources repositories at Netaji Subhas Open University, UPRTOU, WBSU, and BOU as part of her exceptional work in open access practices. She signed up to serve as a reviewer for a number of foreign publications such as UK Open University. And by this is a very short, if I am going to say about initiatives, particularly in open access environment or open to introduce, but in spite of her several shortcomings in open education university, in family, in infrastructure, or any other things, she is one who is knowing how to combat the negative and convert the negative into positive and visionaries alliance faculty in India. With these few words, I hope today Madam Barnali will going to highlight the Metaverse libraries, illuminating paths to knowledge in virtual world. I hope this evening will be an informative, illuminating evening by her discourse of deliberation. And I am really thankful both from my side and from speaker's side to the universal briefing for allowing us to be part of this 49th session. And if I am not paid homage from both of us to Professor Udan Bhattacharya, who is actually the umbrella of this universal briefing, not as the platform, but being an generous LIS faculty in India and abroad, and his generosity, kind of open access, open attitude, and kind of approachability. We do not have any hesitation to call him for our parental guardian in the field, who is having some guardianship in LIS education, in LIS practice. So by this universal meeting, he is not only confined himself as a LIS teacher or faculty in Jadavpur University or any particular university, but he is also trying to give some platform, trying to give some impetus to young LIS professionals and kind of academicians for future to exchange their views, to discuss their views, and those who are unemployed, they may make self their employability, and those who are in working mode, they are going to promote themselves in the next higher education or higher scale or higher position and put them in the kind of very, very iconic footstep in the LIS steps from particularly West Bengal, since we all are belongs to West Bengal, though we are going to universally briefing, and by the open access, the cross border is not a matter, physical space is not a matter. We are now living particular places in physical, but serving global level users. So I, particularly from core of my heart, would like to extend my deep regards to Professor Udan Bhattacharya and his team, Dr. Ranjanda, Dr. Ovigda, and many more to whom I can speak. There are Atanuda, there are our one Ovijitda who is taking the online this kind of things, and Madam Tanushree Bhadra who is taking today's anchoring session. So from our side, we are really very grateful to all of you for giving us this platform. With these few takes, I would like to hand over this ever lecture in the forum. Madam Barnali, over to you, please.
I think.
Yeah, it is over. Please,
Sure.
please.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to acknowledge the invitation as well as the actually the platform you have given me, sir. Definitely, Dr. and Professor Udan Bhattacharya, sir. For me, universal briefing is also synonymous with Udan Bhattacharya and his team. So thank you very much from the core of my heart that you have given me the opportunity to share my views and thoughts, and you just believe on my stamina to explore something new in this platform. So thank you very much. Thank you, Tonusri. Thank you, Obhik, Modhusridi, Nimaida, and all the participants. And thank you very much. Today, I would like to just want to highlight few issues which are very much related with the metaverse libraries. Actually, for I think in next 5 years we are going to witness huge changes in our knowledge society. For that reason, I have chosen this topic. It is not new. It is new to. It is actually we are taking the sense of the metaverse. We are not into the world of this metaverse, but we're trying to drag ourselves from the traditional library to metaverse libraries. So in this juncture, I just want to take a note that how we can explore and we can implement this kind of technologies in our library and information science, because see, we are the library professionals, and we it is our good luck that we are in this domain, as I feel, because until and unless we are unable to reach the universe of this knowledge or the resources, how we can organize, how we can manage it, and how it would be retrieved by us, it is really a matter of exploring new things for each and every day to me itself. So I want to just give me a couple of minutes so that I can share my screen to capitulate the thing actually I want to share with you today. Tanushree, can you update me whether it is or my screen is already been shared?
Yes, ma'am. It is visible.
Thank you. So the formal name of this presentation is Metaverse Libraries, Extending Knowledge into Virtual Worlds. So see, for me, it is really a wonderful thing, because the rise of distance work and the necessity for virtual communication amid the COVID-19 pandemic has accelerated the development of the metaverse itself. The metaverse is a complex digital ecosystem that encompasses various types of virtual environments, and each with a unique element, I think, and functionalities. So there are lots of things we can accumulate with this thing, with this terminology metaverse, and with the knowledge and the virtual world. So lots of things are there. So see, one thing is there. First of all, I would like to mention that what is actually going on with this word meta. See, meta is a meaning. Meta has its own meaning, because we all know about the word because of this Zuckerberg, or as the company, or as the technology. But the general meaning of this meta is beyond or above, or above. So it's, if it is beyond, so what is next? That should be in our mind. Metaverse, it is not a new concept, because the concept has already been opined by Neil Stephenson in his novel Snow Crash, where actually he articulated a thing that through that particular novel in 1992 itself, he envisions a future where people immerse themselves in a limitless virtual world, highlighting the potential for connection and creativity. And second thing, this concept, the metaverse concept, is actually, so that is a part of a particular novel, that novel named Snow Crash. And there he is actually focusing on some people on in a place, in a situation where people immerse themselves in a limitless virtual world. Okay, but metaverse, the concept as a technology, as part of the technology of virtual world, began in the early 2000s with online games like Second Life and World of Warcraft, enabling users to create avatars and interact in virtual worlds. See, we all are actually into this world, into this virtual world, because we all already have that experience with this PUBG and the blue whale like gaming, which has pros and cons also. So the metaverse concept as part of the technology of virtual world began in the early 2000s with online games like Second Life and World of Warcraft. So here, what we can do with this, we can second thing, another thing is there. See, first of all, we have to know what is the metaverse itself, and second thing, we have to communicate and connect this technology with the library and information science itself. See, here we are always actually dipping in the, actually we have lots of connotations of this kind of technology in our day-to-day life. So what are the connotations? We have virtual world, we have this hybrid library, we have digital libraries. So there are lots of things. But what is actually going on with this technology? First, see, we have with this topic, I have actually gone through lots of literature. Just a minute. Just give me one second.
Can somebody ask Barnali to put it on a presentation mode? On a slideshow mode?
I'm very much sorry. Actually, I have a kid in my house and now he is taking his part. So sorry for that. Okay.
No problem, madam. It's okay. Please make it a full screen, madam, the presentation.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So I'm trying to elaborate the concept of this metaverse. And pardon, actually, I heard Dr. Shantanu Ganguly's voice, I think. Shantanu da is here, no?
Yes, Barnali.
Thank you for being with us. Shantanu da is director of Ashoka University Libraries. So thank you very much for joining us. So let's start. This is the concept of metaverse. See, I found it from the Science Direct itself. So from the Science Direct page itself, they have already told to elaborated their definition. As per their term, a metaverse is defined as an immersive three-dimensional representation of a virtual world where users can interact with objects, virtual spaces, and each other through digital avatars. And as per their version, it is often considered the next generation of the internet driven by technologies such as virtual reality, augmented reality, headset, and wearables. See, why I have actually focused on this definition. From this definition, you can see the three parts of the metaverse. Three parts of the metaverse. First of one, the space, a digital space. A digital space, which is immersive three-dimensional representation of a virtual world. Number two, it's virtual spaces and each other through digital avatar. So they are actually introducing and augmenting with some technologies which are very new to this to its kind, like virtual reality, augmented reality, like this. And third one, you can see with this words, that is headset and wearables. It means metaverse, this situation needs devices also. So some devices which are very much into and interoperable with this situation. So metaverse actually, it is definitely a space where we can see that the thing actually is going on with the technologies, tools, as well as the space. So this one is very much important. This one is very much important to us. So these three things are very much important to us. One is digital space. Another one is the definitely technology we should follow. And third one is the tools like different hardwares, that is headset and wearables, through which we can actually have the experience of the real-time augmentation. So this is why I took this definition from Science Direct itself. So this is the concept actually. So metaverse is already a digital space. Another thing is the key concept of metaverse. See, if we want to implement such kind of technology in our libraries, then we must have the components. We must have the knowledge of the components of that kind of things. So what are the components? We all know about this 3 or 4 words. See, first word is virtual reality. We all know that what is virtual reality actually, and what is going on with this virtual reality. See, virtual reality is one user can fully immerse themselves in simulated environments with the help of virtual reality headset. See, here the situation is there, and another one is devices is there. So virtual reality is actually amalgamated with the headset itself. This technology opens up exciting avenues for experiences, from engaging gaming sessions to productive virtual environment and meeting and the communication. See, for any kind of gamification or any kind of meetings, it means communication. Then library and information science have that kind of space to be there, because we are actually communicating with the people. We are communicating, we are trying to transmit our knowledge to the world. So this is the place. So it is virtual reality and the devices we are trying to augment with. Another one is augmented reality. See, with this space, what is actually by the word augmented reality, see, by overlaying digital information onto our real world surroundings. Augmented reality enriches daily interactions. This innovation actually can be easily accessed through devices like smartphone and smart glasses, making it highly versatile. See, in our childhood, we have experience with this 3D show in Science City or in other park and other Billa Planetarium there. No? So there we have already used this kind of 3D glasses. But whenever we are formally trying to use that technology in our library and information science to transmit resources, then it is a technology and we are dealing with the devices in a proper way. So augmented reality actually enriches our day-to-day communication, day-to-day interactions. So this kind of innovative features actually gives strength to the technology of the metaverse. Another one is avatar. See, we all are very much well known with this avatar because different game, different kind of applications, they have their avatar itself. So in case of if our librarians, they are actually, they can play, avatar can play the role of the librarian itself in the virtual world. So metaverse actually giving this kind of components and they are trying to accumulating and they're trying to preparing the space to communicate, to transmit the knowledge to with the others. And another one is blockchain. See, blockchain avatar actually avatar actually it is definitely we can say user have the opportunity to create customizable avatar that reflects their individuality, and definitely this feature foster personal experience expression and enhance social engagement with virtual spaces. One kind of see in general, one name and his impression, that is enough to communicate, isn't it? Name is Barnali and my impression, my photo, my existence as a human being, that is much more than enough to communicate with a person. So here avatar, instead of myself, it is a digital space. We are using this kind of avatar to communicate with other person. And next one is blockchain technology. See, as a key component of the metaverse, blockchain ensures secure transaction and verifies ownership of digital assets, including this virtual estate and non-fungible tokens, that is NFTs actually. This technology promotes this kind of trust and transparency in the digital landscape. See, each and every time, whenever we are stepping into the digital world, we are feeling insecure there, isn't it? So if I am trying to create a permanent place to cater my knowledge, to disseminate my knowledge, to transmit my knowledge, then a person must feel secure with my system. So in that case, blockchain actually giving you that security, that verification, that transaction, secured transaction, that you can feel secure with the platform itself. So blockchain technology gives you another, actually blockchain has several kind of implementation in different kind of different sectors. But in metaverse libraries, blockchain actually giving you the security with the verification of the ownership. So this one is very much important. And another one is this kind of social interactions. See, each and everything is all about the transmission of knowledge. I have mentioned this word several times because we have to interact with the people, isn't it? So from people A to B, A to C, A to D, A to Z, or A to infinity, or from infinity to A. So this is one kind of the both-way transition, both-way communication. So in that case, social interaction is very important, and the metaverse foster meaningful social connectivity, and it allowing users to participate in events, collaborate on projects, or simply enjoy time with friends in a virtual environment. This kind of sense, actually, this is a sense of community and the collaboration can significantly enrich our social experience. So these 5 components are very much important for the metaverse situation. See, then after we must have the inquisitiveness that from which time we are having the experience of this metaverse technology. See, though I have mentioned that in 1992 by the author Neil, it is being introduced with the novel. That is the situation, but the technology, it is already being actually started from 1970s from stakes-based adventures. Then after the milestone of this immersive technologies in 1980s at multi-user Denver's, then online world, then after in 2000 Second Life and virtual economies. So in such a way, in 2006, visual reality movement, and then in 2016, Pokemon Go, and 2020 and beyond, we have Facebook, we have NFTs, much more that immersive experience of learning and the knowledge dissemination, isn't it? So even in 2010, I think, there is a mainstream attention with this advent of this mobile technology and the social media platform further popularized virtual worlds and different games integrating with the social spaces where player could connect. Actually, it is being established on that time. Major technological, the different kind of tech companies like Facebook, now it is Meta, began investing heavily in the development of metaverse, isn't it? On and from 2020, from the since lockdown time, we have actually heard this word that meta, and it comes in a full-fledged form in just in 2 years back. So initiative includes the creation of virtual reality platform such as Horizon World that supports social interaction, creativity, and commerce in immersive spaces. So, and with this thing, NFTs and blockchain that that has already been introduced, and it is a revolutionized ownership within the metaverse, enabling true ownership of digital assets and creating new revenue stream for creators. So this is the actual scenario of metaverse. This is the pathway of the metaverse from 1970s to these days. And they have used lots of technologies. So see, in my previous slide, I have mentioned virtual reality, augmented reality, avatar, blockchain, social interaction as the key components, as the content, as the subject of metaverse. And here I am mentioning virtual reality, augmented reality, mixed reality, blockchain technologies as the technology, because it definitely needs some kind of methods as well as some tools to implement. Apart from that, this 3D modeling and animation, 5G connectivity, Then spatial computing, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, user interface, and experience design. These are the key components. These are the key technologies actually we are using in case of metaverse. See, being a part of library and information science, we have already experienced such kind of cloud computing, matter of things, user interface, experience design, and we are enough experience with it, 5G connectivity, then spatial computing, artificial intelligence, because it is actually, we are dealing with the resources and we are dealing with the technologies itself to retrieve documents. And then after we are using such kind of technologies which are very much advanced, some kind of actually it is blend with the computational technology. See, we are the librarians or we are the library professionals. We are not the experts of different programming language. But what we can see, we can have the foresight to implement those technologies in our libraries to cater information, to cater the resources, and to reach the actual users, to meet their requirements. So that's why it is very much important to us. And the journey of the metaverse from this simple text-based game to immersive interactive platform reflects the rapid technological advancement over the years actually. As technologies continue to develop and merge, the potential for even more enriched virtual experience, it remains vast. The future of the metaverse could redefine how we perceive reality, interact with others, and engage with digital content. So these are the things actually, these are the platform on the basis of which we are using this kind of technologies. And really, metaverse relies on the combination of these advanced technologies, like virtual reality, augmented reality, or the mixed reality, etc. Virtual reality use different kind of headset because HTC Vive is there. I think we have this Oculus Rift to create fully immersive digital environment. Okay, then we are the application of this thing actually for gaming, for training simulation, for virtual meeting, and educational experiences. So these are the places we are actually apply this virtual reality. Even for the augmented reality, for interactive gaming, like I have already mentioned that Pokemon Go, then navigation, and the industrial application for maintenance and repair, we can use that augmented reality because it overlays the digital information onto the real world through devices like smartphone and AR glasses. I have already mentioned it. Then after mixed reality, see, mixed reality, it is actually combines elements of both virtual reality and augmented reality. That's why it's called as mixed reality. So this allowing real and virtual objects to interact in real time. This is the much more catchy terminology for this metaverse. See, virtual reality, it is actually, it has a own mechanism. Augmented reality, it has a own mechanism. But the mixed reality, actually, it is a totally combination of this both elements of VR and AR, so that real and the virtual objects, they can interact in real time. So mixed reality is very much important, and with the help of this mixed reality, collaborative workspaces where user can interact with 3D digital content in a shared physical space actually. So this is the platform. So I have already mentioned that the collaboration, cooperation. So you can see these three words. These three words actually juggling with this technology. Next, blockchain technology. We know that a decentralized ledger system that supports secure transaction and asset ownership. So this supports a true ownership of digital assets through this NFT and facilitating virtual economies. Artificial intelligence, we know, it actually gives us the virtual assistant, procedural content generation, and realistic non-payable character behavior. So we are using artificial intelligence, isn't it? Then spatial computing, we are using. Actually, spatial computing, it is a combination of this augmented reality, virtual reality, and Internet of Things to create this interactive 3D spaces that respond to user action. Spatial computing actually gives you the platform. See, it is just like a stair. With each and every steps, we are actually moving forward. With each and every steps, with each and every technology, we are moving forward. So virtual reality, augmented reality, mixed reality, then blockchain, then this spatial computing, artificial intelligence, they are giving us that platform for a seamless interaction in immersive environment. Then 3D modeling and animation. It is definitely software tools that Blender, Maya, etc. for creating detailed virtual assets and environments. And we all know that designing everything from virtual avatar to complex landscape in Metaverse, it is only possible just because of this 3D modeling and animation. After that, cloud computing, which provides the necessary computing power and storage for hosting and rendering virtual environment. So we must have the space to hover this kind of system, to support such kind of system. And we must have a robust user interface and experience design, that is UI and UX, definitely, that focus on creating intuitive interface for navigation and interaction with the metaverse. So in such a way, engagement through well-designed controls and feedback system in virtual space is possible. And 5G connectivity at the last, because see, I'm actually, I'm very much, I'm begging your pardon, because I'm compelled to switch off my video just because of this network connectivity, because network connectivity is not that much good. So I have already just off my camera to get a good connectivity. So if there is a possibilities of a good connectivity, then it would be a very good gesture that yes, you can see myself, you can hear myself, and you can definitely see the presentation I'm just trying to present. So connectivity is a big issue. So virtual reality, augmented reality, mixed reality, blockchain, whatever the technology we are actually using, we must have a good connectivity, good speed, internet, good internet connection. So 5G connectivity actually supports all these features in as a palatable dish. So the convergence of this technology creates a robust framework for the development of the metaverse. As this technology continues to evolve, they will enable more engaging, more interactive, and more connected experiences, shaping the future of how we interact with digital content and with each other. So this is the space actually we are trying to accumulate with this technology of this metaverse. It has also evolution pattern, see, driven by gaming, social media, digital economy. So lots of things are there. Na? So in 1807, so you can see, I'm not going to elaborate on this thing, because we have this kind of Lucasfilm, then Snow Crash, then Second Life, then Oculus Rift, which is a rise of AR and VR and immersive experience. Then in 2020, we have Web3 and blockchain. And mid 2020s AI and AMR integration, avatar, mixed reality classroom, enterprise metaverse solutions. So things are like that. So it is it definitely follows a flow of the work actually driven by this gaming, social media, and digital economics. So see, this is the place where actually metaverse is actually playing a great role in the modern technology. And now it is all about the libraries. Just it is a high time to connect this technology with the library and information science. See, we have digital library, we have libraries in the digital age. Do we have digital connection? We have accessibility from physical book to digital repository. So it's a transition from physical book to digital repository, isn't it? Libraries have transformed significantly in the digital age, adapting to technological advancement and changing user needs. And now we just want to serve as not as the repository of any kind of printed books or any kind of digital resources, but also we are trying to act as a digital hub that offer a wide range of services and resources, isn't it? So this dive from physical books to digital repositories is a long way, but we are actually dealing with this, dealing with this technologies and the tools in this digital age through our libraries, isn't it? Then this technological integration is there, digital connection and accessibility. Then after the technological integration, and see, information access and cultural preservation is there, but the main thing is community engagement and the collaboration. If we are actually just forget about this community engagement and collaboration, then what would be with this digital collection and accessibility, with the technological integration, with the information access and cultural preservation? So the main thing is the community engagement and the collaboration. All these three will be established when we will have the community engagement and the collaboration, isn't it? So community engagement and collaboration is a very important thing. Many libraries have established this extensive digital collection, offering such kind of e-books, audiobooks, and online databases. And that also allows user to access materials in remote access. Then we can, what I can say, in our case, like in open universities, where we have different segment of students and learners from the marginal areas also, with just breaking down the geographical barrier, where they can access this kind of resources from their own space, at their own place, at any time. So it is also a boon from the technological integration. Then accessibility enhancements is really a wonderful thing. Actually, it made it easier for the individuals with disabilities to access information, for the marginal people. So actually, what is actually going on with this technological integration? We have e-learning platforms, we have different kind of interactive services with the help of this AR and the VR. These technologies create immersive learning environment, making information more engaging. See, engagement, because whenever we are talking about the MOOCs, there is a big lacuna because dropout rate is very high in case of MOOC. Why? After a long research, the main reason actually with a different reason, one of the most important reason is lack of communication, lack of the engagement, students engagement, learners engagement, communication with the service provider and the students. So community engagement, actually, though we have interactive services, but this kind of services gives us the platform to integrate into library experiences. These technologies create immersive learning environment, making information more engaging, but we should implement this kind of things. And community, through the community engagement and collaboration, see, digital literacy programs are there, lots of workshop lots of orientation program we can actually conduct, even this kind of webinar. It is also a community engagement program. And collaboration, different libraries frequently collaborate with the local organization, schools, technological companies, and to enhance offering like coding, different kind of camps, or different kind of working spaces, fostering innovative and creative working space. So what is actually we are trying to meet with this thing? We are trying to meet the user's requirement. We are trying to engage our community. We are trying to collaborate with our community. Whatever it may be, the main aim is to democratizing access to information. Democratizing access to information. So libraries actually, they continue to adapt to digital landscape, and by ensuring that they remain relevant and integral to community education, information access, and cultural preservation. But these things are only happening on that time whenever we are trying to implement such kind of technologies with the tools, with the digital collection, with the accessibility, with the information access and cultural preservation. But the main thing, by focusing on the community engagement and the collaboration. And see, this is the journey of libraries, from traditional libraries to digital library, then hybrid library, then virtual libraries, and now the metaverse libraries. See, each and every time it is being actually converting to lending and reference in traditional libraries, then digital library, it is digitization and remote access. It is for the, this kind of things, it is reflected in different kind of this personalized information in AI recommendations and AR and VR experiences. So this kind of things are happening on the basis of these two things, this traditional libraries, digital libraries. Then after it is being the technology is being moving forward from hybrid libraries to virtual libraries, and then after metaverse libraries. So metaverse libraries, see, it is giving us the concept, giving us the concept where we can represent a progressive advancement in traditional libraries services by leveraging virtual environments. They enhance access to information, create immersive experiences for users, and foster meaningful community engagement. So all these things, it is all of each and every technology have one issue, that is community engagement, user satisfaction. So this is the place where we can actually work, we can implement with. So now this is the technologies, these are the tools what and we can imply or implement in our libraries. Then the concept of metaverse libraries has come. That's all. See, metaverse libraries now represent a progressive advancement in traditional library services. So these things are progressive advancement. And we have virtual environments. We have access to information, create immersive experiences of users, foster meaningful community engagement. So these are the provision to interact with the users, to build a knowledge society. This is the main concept of the metaverse libraries. Here, we can apply virtual reality, we can apply augmented reality, we can apply blockchain, and we can apply mixed reality. See, these are the things, these are the places I have trying to accumulate from this with the help of the Springer College and Research Libraries literatures. See, virtual reality, fully immersive reading and learning environment where user can enter book or historical simulation. And we have real-time example also. I'm not going to read out this thing. Augmented reality, with the help of the augmented reality, we can enhance physical or digital spaces by overlaying book data, reviews, and interactive content. With the help of mixed reality, we can combine real and virtual elements for collaborative learning, where user can interact with the holographic books and avatars in shared spaces. And with the blockchain, definitely I already mentioned that secure access, ownership, and traceability of digital assets like rare manuscript, NFTs, and user credentials. MIT Media Lab explored this kind of blockchain for decentralized digital rights management and secure archival and rare adoption. They can host also, even library can host events such as workshop, and this they can even manage this kind of things in virtual mode. Resource diversity. So extensive collection, Metaverse libraries can offer a vast array of digital collection, like and the collaborative resources like partnership with global institution that also of materials and expertise. So because the space is not limited or it is not physical ecosystem, then it can, and in such a way we each and every company are now following the user services like personalization, trick services. Why you are trying to introduce so that we can even user can engage in various formats, various forms in the in information access, educational ecosystem, enriching experience for users, isn't it? Actually, it holds a potential to redefine the this kind of traditional library model for modern needs per our time actually requires. So these are the benefits of metaverse libraries. So see, so we have the information on the what is metaverse, what are the technologies, what are the components already gone through the libraries that already gone through which kind of components must be there for me within the boundaries of these libraries, because we are not the computer expert. We are actually a knowledgeable gatekeeper. We are the resource gatekeeper. What we can as well as in global actually we are going to, it would be a portal of knowledge, immersive exploration must be there, then collaborative knowledge will be there beyond books. We must have we are going to experience a world even. So this kind of things actually are there so that we can have the good experience with the immersive exploration, with the portal of knowledge. And because see, in case of immersive exploration, dynamic cells, then books, it's just holographic books, so we can witness with this 3D technology. And the collaborative knowledge like global reading room, AI librarians. So, and beyond this book, we can see the living archives, creative labs, knowledge NFTs. So these are the things actually we can have in our futuristic possibilities. So these are the things actually we have. And for the reference, you can see the this two video because I have already opened with this thing. See, I'm just trying to present this video, just a short video. I'm not going to play the entire video. Mama. Wait. See, this is the video actually. See, this kind of things actually happening with this Metaverse libraries. So this is the futuristic approach. See, like this. This is they are using avatar, and they're using the labs. They're using the holographic books. So this is the situation actually we are going to actually explore. One is this, and another one is this kind of video. So this one.
Welcome to the future of learning. Welcome to the physical and AMP. Digital learning spaces seamlessly blend, creating comprehensive, interactive, groundbreaking concept that unites the best of both libraries, small,
so see from you can see from this video
and public spaces with the expansive resources of a digital library, all connected through the power of the metaverse.
As the digital and physical worlds come together, we are creating an entirely new platform layer, which is the metaverse. In a sense, the metaverse enables us to embed computing into the real world and to embed the real world.
So I'm going to stop this video here. From you can actually see this video from your browser itself because it will kill the time. So this is the place actually where we are trying to share, and we are trying to communicate our knowledge. We are trying to build a knowledge society. So in such a way we can create a good place so that user can have the experience of library from their own space and place. So this is the entire thing from my side. Actually, I have that kind of small interpretation with the Metaverse library. I feel that it is not just about the storing books. It's all about transforming knowledge into lived experience, making learning collaborative, immersive, and timeless. So Metaverse libraries are not just digital libraries or digital repositories. They are actually immersive, interactive, and secure ecosystem for learning environment. So this is my understanding about the Metaverse libraries and the Metaverse technologies itself. So now the platform is yours. If you have any issues to discuss with me or suggest me or to enrich me, I'm open up with you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Over to Tanushree.
Thank you, madam. Nimai sir, are you there?
Yes, I am here. Yes.
Sir, please
Hello.
conclude. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so Dr. Barnali, at the very, before to say final line, I would like to extend a deep congratulations and blessings for your insightful, thought-provoking, engaging lecture. And before put into my conclusion or comments, since we are having two senior academicians and professionals on the board, if I'm not taking their comments or opinion, then I think this session will not be a completed one. So very out of that, let me request Dr. Santanu, if you are on the board, can I expect some sort of your opinion on the presentation made by our research person or today's speaker, Dr. Barnali? Santanu, can I have?
Thank you, Nimai. Thank you, Barnali. Once again, it's a pleasure to hear you. You have always touched upon a very interesting area that is called Metaverse libraries. There is a couple of things I would like to mention here. When you are talking about the Metaverse, you have covered a lot on the Metaverse libraries, no doubt about it. I am engaged with the Metaverse areas and all. See, the first thing is that we need to understand there is a book written by Klaus Schwab, which is on basically on Information 5.0, where Metaverse libraries comes into the picture, and how you have already covered how the transformation has taken place and all. But currently, when we talk about Metaverse, it enhances three major areas. One is teaching, another is learning, and third one is your research, where Metaverse is playing a very pragmatic role in this area. This is number one. Number two is that Metaverse is playing a very big role in digital humanities. In fact, you have shown that particular slide of Metaverse definition from Elsevier social science area, where basically the virtual space, the AR, VR, and the digital space is there. So digital humanities is a very important area.
Yes.
It is playing a very big role. And you also mentioned about holographic technology. In fact, there is a very big holographic technology. In fact, you have in your video you have shown Satya Nadella. So in one of the I know in one of the inauguration of Satya, when he was delivering a talk at in Japan, and he doesn't know the Japanese language, but he has to communicate it to the Japanese people. So he talked everything here in English language, but with the help of hologram technology, another avatar came in front of him,
Yes.
and it has translated, and he has spoken. A replica of Satya Nadella was created, and he has spoken everything on Japanese language. That is the thing, as a technology is there. But as far as Metaverse libraries is concerned, I think it is an extremely area, because I have implemented it in when I was with AIMS for the medical students. Because on the very first day when you give it to any student for a surgery, they generally get faint after seeing the blood and all everything. So we have implemented AR VR applications in the Department of Anatomy, where the entirely it was used on application of AR VR. And also I did a very big project with the UNDP, which is on immersive technologies, where we have trained the technicians in the hospital, in the surgery area, to use AR, VRs and immersive technologies. In fact, there is a course program which is run in Bangalore now, which is completely on immersive technology for providing and training. So as a Metaverse, I think there is a very big transformation is taking place as far as the academic library is concerned. And we need a transformation from the academic libraries to Metaverse libraries. We need to create a Metaverse library blueprint also in that context, where, you have already, there should be some pedagogical drivers should be there. There should be some research and scholarly drivers. There should be some institutional drivers. So these things are very much important, and we need to create, in fact, in an organization, a Metaverse library steering committee, which will also look into like data privacy and avatar ethics, intellectual property, accessibility and inclusion, AI transparency, and so on. So there are different, technological layers are there. If you talk about immersive platform like Unreal Engine, Mozilla Hubs are there. For access devices, you have the VR headsets and all you have already shown. For AI layer, there is a different kind of reference avatars as coming, or recommendation system is coming. For data layer, it is a lot of, knowledge graph is making a lot of things. Like today morning, I was going through a platform on knowledge graphs, where if I look at Shakespeare, that how Shakespeare is connected to different people at different places. So I was looking at that particular thing. Although obviously there is a lot of things has to be done on a research management system and all. And for the benefit of the audience, I like me tell you that I'm working on a very big project on citizen science. And there is a very big platform was developed by Columbia University on eBird, where basically what we are doing is basically there is a more than 60,000 birds sound has been captured. Their, chirping of the birds has been captured and all. So it's called eBird platform, and that has helped to locate a bird in a forest based on a citizen science. So citizen science is started using the Metaverse technology now for, for animals. In fact, National Geographic has done a lot of things. Like, for example, on feather, we are working on the feathers. Like when you are walking on the road, you find there is a feather. Now, this feather belongs to what? Is it a pigeon or a parrot, or it belongs to any sparrow, or which bird it belongs to, or moina? So these kinds of areas where metaverse technologies and metaverse libraries. So there is a big transformation is there in the metaverse sector. These are some of the points I would like to highlight on that. Thank you.
Thank you, Shantanu. Actually, it is a technology. Each and every part of the academics, they will grab it and they will implement in their sector also. So in such a way that will sustain even. So thank you very much for your inputs, and I am totally unknown about this implementation at AIMS, because I have not even so it is my lacuna that I have not that much well equipped with the facts of India. So thank you very much for your addition. Thank you.
Okay, so Dr. Santanuda, I do not have any language and I know kind of such type of experience and expertise to acknowledge your contribution and say thank you. But being your brotherly and junior colleagues, that is how I actually wanted to request you to give some input which will add spice to our today's flavor in the presentation. And as Dr. Barnali rightly acknowledged, that everyone is to learn something from everyone, and we are having some sort of exchange of experience and sharing our thoughts and knowledge. That's how this metaverse will mature in our coming days. So thank you for your very much illuminating and valuable information to this platform. And,
thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Nimai.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Barnali.
Thank you, Shantanu. Thank you.
May I now request Professor Udan sir for your comments on the session before to winding it up?
Okay. Thank you, Nimai. I am most thankful to Shantanuda for actually he is accepting our invitation to be here, different study circle. For last study circle, he is joining and giving his input. So really, we are very much thankful to you also, and with the hope that soon we will hear you with a full session. It is a request from our end.
Yes.
To deliver one lecture. Definitely, I will take your consent when you are available. In spite of your busy schedule, you are continuously with us. We are definitely fortunate.
Sure, let me learn first and then I will deliver.
No, he is fabulous with knowledge management system. He is fabulous with knowledge management system.
Yes, Shantanu is one of the finest library in India, as well as the globe. As it is my personal understanding.
Certified.
Yes. About Barnali, actually, Barnali is very promising and a good teacher, as I know, and it is with the expectation that he will deliver a fantastic lecture. And
Udayanda, please request Barnali to give a presentation on proteage. She is an expert. She has done her PhD in proteage. She is an expert. Here, the student should understand and know how to use proteage platform in research.
Actually, we have given the free hand that to select about the selection of our topic. So we don't have any restriction about the selection of topic. It is absolutely up to him or her, whoever going to talk. Okay. So actually, we have created this platform for the free deliberation. As mentioned in the beginning of the session by Professor Dr. Nimai Saha, that we are trying to hear from the young professional, senior professional across the profession. Also, we have some intention to receive opinions from diverse field, not restricted to library information science professional. We have already conducted some study circle, inviting some reputed speaker, and we have future plan also. So let's see. This is the 49th study cycle we just finished, going to finish right now. So we have separate plan for the 50th study circle, and our chairman of this committee, Dr. Ovik Rai, will must say something about our future proceedings, with the hope that your participation, your support, your advice will enrich us in the near future. Actually, Universal is a very small organization with the age of only 5 years. By this time, with the help of yours and other professionals, we are trying to reach a height. I don't know. There are miles to go before we sleep, as mentioned by the poets. So thank you again for your support and your opinion. Okay. So this is from my end. Nimaida. Nimaida, are you hearing me? Ah, ah.
Thank you, Dr. Santanu and Professor Udan sir, for your insightful and kind of some suggestion or advice to go forward and way forward of our universal briefing. I must say our proud universal briefing, and as well as regarding today's session, what Santanu has added, that is really a kind of, again I must say, a spice to our today's flavor in the presentation. And to me, just 1 minute, what I can say is that this metaverse is a kind of new things in developing countries, particularly in West Bengal, in academic industry too, our academic library too. And basically, Dr. Barnali tries to cover up the entire network of the Metaverse library, or from where we all, the practice librarian and young allies, faculty and research scholars, will get some impetus or insights how to start with. It's right from the conceptualization, it's a developmental phase, right from 1970s, then 92, then 2000, then 2003, like that way. And basically, this Metaverse library, what I found is that collaboration, cooperation, communication, community, connectivity, challenges, and consideration. So all these seven C's are basically the torchbearer of the metaverse libraries, and some technology like augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality, blockchain technology. Of course, that will be there. And finally, what is trying to show that this is nothing to fear psychosis to the library professionals. Rather, if we able to digest or to conceptualize and accept this metaverse library to cater our library clientele at par with the dynamic society, at par with the passage started, as he pointed out, that traditional library, then electronic library, then digital library, then hybrid library, and then wordless library, borderless library. And we are now taking entry in the metaverse library when AI is knocking at the door of our library service corridor, right? So everything she has covered. And what Santanu repeatedly I am saying, that is a really acknowledgeable inputs he has added. And Dr. Barnali, with her studentship attitude and learning modalities, she accept and she acknowledge that of course we have to develop our knowledge area, and by that we will share our things. And this kind of universal briefing platform we need more and more, and for that our shelter, I must say this is a shelter, universal briefing under the able leadership of Professor Udan Bhattacharya, Ranjan Da, Ovik Da, Otanu Da, then our Sapon Da, Madhusridi, those who are basically, I mean, nurturing this baby universal briefing will give us some input for future. With these few words, let me say Happy New Year, and this New Year will be metaverse in our library, in our family, in our professional career too. With these few words, let me hand over the session to Madam Tonusri, finally to winding it up.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I would request our chairman of the study circle, Dr. Ovik Roy, to add something.
Yeah, thank you. At the very onset, we are very late, but I'll be taking 1 or 2 minutes because and I cannot stay silent after hearing such kind of thought-provoking lecture and the inputs from Dr. Nimai sir, uh, Yubi sir, and Dr. Santanu sir. It's for Santanu sir. Sir, you'll be happy to know that my native village is Donai, I mean, near Dankuni. And I know one student from here who has been the part of this Columbia Citizen Science Project because I have heard of his research and he has been placed in the USA doing such kind of thing. And now I relate when you said about citizen science. So I cannot remain silent to share this information that from a native village of Hooghly district, somebody is doing that kind of project, is part of that project. And he has been publishing papers on. And coming to next part, Yeah, we have a very dedicated team, and since its 49th, we have completed within 4.5 years, barely. So it's a matter of celebration. I'm very, very much honored and glad to say that we have traversed this long path, and as Sir said, that we have miles to go before we come to an end. So definitely we are going to do something innovative, something surprising for in order to honor our respected speakers and the session chairpersons. Let's see. We have not yet finalized it, but very soon we will come up with some surprising things. And with this note, thank you very much. Initially, I mean, it's a convention that we declare the next speaker in this present study circle, but since we are going to do something different for our 50th, I mean, half century study circle. So let's take it a secret, and we will come up with some new thoughts and some new surprising things. So please bear with us, and thank you very much for being with us. Now it's over to Sri for delivering formal vote of thanks. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. From the Yes, yes. From the audience, Mr. Nikhil Pratap sir wants to say something. Nikhil sir, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening to each everyone. Good evening, everyone. I'm having, Madam Barnali, ma'am. I'm having a question regarding this metaverse, ma'am. As we are talking about the metaverse in library information system, that is LIS, ma'am. I'm having a concern here that, ma'am, how these particular metaverse is authentic. How we will be knowing, ma'am, and what are the ethics that we need to follow in order to stick to the confidentiality or the authenticity of a book or a general journal, ma'am?
Yeah, thank you very much. It's a very wonderful question, actually. Nikhil, thank you. Actually, I must say that you have really listened the entire lecture. So, see, in my lecture, I have already mentioned that with the authentication procedure, metaverse are already using that blockchain mechanism. And in case of, first of all, you have 2 to 3 questions in actually one question in 3 part. First of all, what about the authenticity? It is because it is sharing a collaborative platform, a participative platform like Wikipedia, like other content which is available in open manner. So it is authenticated. It seems it is authenticated first, and second thing is it is already have the potentiality to fetch the details with the help of the blockchain itself. And about the this security purpose, there also blockchain is working in a wonderful way, because it is all about the secured and the authentication, even your presence and your authentication is being nurtured by following the blockchain mechanism itself. So it is already embedded in the metaverse libraries mechanism itself. Be as a technology, it is a combination of these 5 elements, that is AR, VR, then MR, and with the human interaction or the mass communication, it is already backed with the blockchain mechanism where authentication procedure is there. And another thing is very important thing. What about the legal issues? Yes, copyright issues, digital rights management issues is a great concern of this mechanism. See, for each and every repository, for each and every area where we are actually preserving informations, preserving resources, then we have to deal with the copyright kind of act. It is also same for the traditional library also. Being a librarian of different traditional library, We have to face different kind of copyright issues, ethical issues, legal issues. Metaverse libraries is not beyond that. We have to deal with this copyright issues. We have to deal with the much more than copyright issues, that is DRM, Digital Right Management System. There are lots of presetted criteria to frame these issues, and this will be definitely institutional's policy. We have to follow, we have to frame. Likewise, I will definitely mention the Shantanuda's word that we have to frame a policy for the metaverse libraries. We have to have the steering committee to maintain unified rules and different kind of authenticity procedure for metaverse libraries. But it is a very beginning stage, Nikhil. So we have to wait for that. Each and everything, we are just creating towards the metaverse technologies itself. It is not that much that we are very with the technology itself, metaverse technologies. Meta is there, but we are not into the process itself. So it needs some kind of preparation itself. It must have some presetted criteria, and it is already based on the institutional criteria, because each and every institution has their own kind of requirements. We have to contextualize it. So in such a way, we can meet the need of the authentication procedure. And really it is totally, because blockchain is actually a great kind of technology. We have to understand the thing, because it is fetching the data from the census itself. It is fetching data from the long-term research. So blockchain is not mere a technology. It is really a boon for us. So it will protected by following that particular technology itself. So authentication is there, definitely, but we have to frame some kind of presetted criteria to follow the copyright issue, legal issue, DRM issue, and we have to follow the path.
Ma'am, again, I got the point, ma'am, but here I have a concern here that we
Nikhil, I am interrupting. Actually, almost 2 hours we are here. So
all right,
so many
thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. You may directly contact with Barnali.
You can text me.
Yes,
you can text me.
Yes. Now
yes, sir, yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay. And I'm at last, sorry, ma'am, my name is ma'am Saurav from NSU, ma'am. Actually, I'm using my brother's laptop, so his name is popping up there. Sorry. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Tanushree, please go on.
Yes. Now it's the time of delivering the formal vote of thanks. I would like to thank our director, Professor Dr. Udayan Bhattacharya sir, for his constant support. I would like to thank Dr. Nimai Saha for nicely handling the session. We convey our gratitude to our esteemed speaker, Dr. Barnali Choudhury, for our thought-provoking lecture. We are thankful to Joint Secretaries of Universal Briefing, Dr. Ranjan Samartya, Dr. Shapon Khan, and thankful to the Chairman of the Study Circle Group of Universal Briefing, Dr. Ovik Roy, our convener, Mr. Obhijit Noshkar, for organizing the study circle, and the audience for giving their valuable time. Thank you all. Good night.
I am personally thankful to Ador.
কি অদ্ভুত বললো আজকে বলুন,
না করার জন্য,
ডিস্টার্ব না করার জন্য।
হ্যাঁ, কোথায় ডিস্টার্ব, একবার খালি টং টং করে কি একটা বাজিয়েছে, আর কিচ্ছু করেনি, বললে তো হবে না।
গিটার কিনে বাজিয়ে দিল।
আমাকে বলতে দিলেন না আপনি। বলছি আমি তনুশ্রীকে থ্যাংক ইউ দেওয়ার সাথে সাথে আদরকেও থ্যাংক ইউ দিতে যাচ্ছিলাম, যে এত থট প্রভোকিং, এত কমপ্লেক্স একটা টপিকের ভেতরে একটা করে এন্টারটেইনমেন্ট দিয়েছে আমাদেরকে। ইউটিউব লাইভে গেছে
না, ওটা টিচার ওকে বলে টিচারের বেল বাজিয়ে দিয়েছে, টিচারের বেল বাজিয়ে দিয়েছে, এবারে সেশন বন্ধ করে অনেক বকেছো।
আদর মনে হচ্ছে অসুস্থ খানিকটা আছে, কাজ ছিল আর কি।